The second one.
Yeah.
Because I think that second one could win them the Champions League. You know, when somebody's going to try and play with them, say a Bayern, and then they can get at somebody really quick on the counter. You know, it's just a fabulous ball from John Stones, but the take from Phil is ridiculous. And then to get in there, and the intelligence of Gundogan, you know, to be in there, to make the timing they want, to be onside and the finish, they're just... Everything about this goal, I just think, is class.
What's Gundogan's run? It's like a number 9's run. He's actually a midfielder. He's made a number 9's run, taking a player away. The player doesn't go with him, and he obviously gets in. But it's an unbelievable run, and that's intelligence. And obviously,
it's selfless.
Exactly.
It's not for him. It's not necessarily to get the ball. It's just to create space.
That's a good point, Joleon,
he just made the run, and Phil Foden knows where he is.
Phil Foden, but no look past there. One of those. He's got all the tricks.
That touch of his left foot, you'd normally let that run across your body, not that much centre forward, but I'm sure you would have, Gary, let that run across your body onto your strong foot and then hit it, no?
Rio, I can't remember, it's that long ago.
But we've seen later in the half when it happened to Raheem and he tried to take it with his near foot and it doesn't quite work out, so it just shows how difficult that skill is.
Yeah. While we're on subject of Phil Foden, there were one or two bits in the game. He's quite a talent, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just special. Technically, he's really, really special. You know, in tight areas.
Sharp as well.
I think that's his best thing, when he receives the ball in the half-turn. That's what I'd love to see about him. But I think the thing that he can give you is he can beat a player whenever he feels like it. And, you know, he can run him behind. His touch is good. I mean, he's got... For a young kid, I think his end product is pretty unique in terms of goals and assists. But I think his football smarts is, for me, his greatest attribute. The weight to that is perfect. And I think with Gundogan and De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva and all those players he's with, he's only going to improve even more because his football smarts are quite special.
How important is it for a young player of that ability to have someone like Pep as their coach? It's a real bonus, isn't it? Because not that many coaches improve players that much.
Well, I think the great thing about Phil is, as a young kid, he wants to get better. He has the talent to get better, but he wants to get better. And
the right attitude.
He's got a coach that wants him to get better, is pushing him, but his teammates are going to push him as well. So I think he's in the perfect place, and you know, his ability is off the charts. But I think his work ethic, Joleon, is probably sounds like one of his best attributes.
His obsession for it. You've seen in one of them clips there, he's sliding to keep it in the final third, and that's the difference with Phil for me. He's working with all these great players and obviously a great coach, but no one wants him to do better than he wants himself to be the best he can be. He watches training sessions, so he's addicted to football and he deserves every bit of credit. And we need to stop talking about it being potential and just...
Well, he's not potential now. He's a top-class player, isn't he? And he'll be an England squad, quite likely in the first team, won't he? It's just where he plays him, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think he's playing himself into the team. I don't think that Gareth can sit there and say that he's not going to be one of his first 11 at the moment, because his numbers he's putting up, his influence on games, in the team that's probably the most informed team in Europe, going to win the Premier League as well. So having that experience of picking up trophies that probably not a lot of players in that England team are going to have. So he's almost one of the younger ones, but with huge experience in terms of winning and getting over the line. So I think he'll be an important member of this squad.